This is Dr. Gail Hayes coming to you from the Handle Your Business Girl Empowerment Zone, where we help you to handle your business where you do business. I'm completing my series. I'm working on my series called Leveling the Playing Field, where we talk a little bit about race. And this is the third one in a series. I've already talked about two other comments, so go back and look at the one, I don't see color. And some of my best friends are Black. Okay, so this is one of my favorite ones. It really, at the time that it happened, it really hurt me, but I'm over that now. And this is what, one day I went to a women's conference of all of my colleagues, and the sad part about this was it was a Christian authors conference, and I was one of very few Blacks. I don't remember if there was another Black woman there or not, because back in the mid 2000s, and I was getting along well with everyone and talking and laughing and da. We were in beautiful Denver, Colorado. It was wonderful. First time I'd ever had a trip to Denver, and I'll never forget. We were getting ready to go. We had come out of the conference and we'd done some shopping and just talking and networking, and then we're headed back into the conference, and I was with a group of my fellow authors. And I will never forget, it was probably about 5 of them standing there. And then one stopped me. She says, "Well, Gail," I'll never forget this. Y'all ready? "Gail, what do we call you?" I'm blinking. She said, "Gail," right? She said, "Gail, what do we call you?" I said, "What?" She said, "Do we call you colored? Do we call you Black? Do we call you Negro? Do we call you African American? Do we call you?" And she named all these adjectives to describe Black people, right? And I waited, and all of them leaned in. Like, I said, "Why do you want to know what to call me when you know who to call me? You know my name. Why don't you call me?" I said, I went on. I said, "Why don't you call me sister? Why don't you call me friend? Why don't you call me Gail? You just want to know what to call me when you're talking about me to someone else, and you can describe me as that Black woman, that African American, whatever it was. Why don't you call me sister? Call me what you call them. Why don't you call me sister? Why don't you call me friend? Why don't you call me Gail?" And by the time I finished explaining to them why that question was an awkward question and why it was one that was absolutely for me unnecessary, but it was very necessary for them because they were all white women. They were in tears. And I said, "It is a shame that you all are nationally known communicators. You're on television and on radio, and you're writing books that influence people, that you don't know what to call somebody else, one of your fellow authors, one of your colleagues." Ladies, I am concerned. But because of my upbringing, because I wasn't raised in the African American community. I was raised around white people. I'm just being honest. My father took me to Asia to live when I was 5. Okay. And I stayed over there for 4.5 years. And then I ended up in Germany for 12 years, worked on Capitol Hill, first Black female law enforcement officer in Chapel Hill. I have a very diverse background. So therefore I'm able to weave through things and get to the heart of the matter and speak it in a way that other people can understand. You can't say that you did not understand me when I get finished. So when she said, "What do we call you?" And by the time I finished, quote unquote, educating them, I'm hoping that they were in a different place in space. You want to know what to call me, so when you talk about me, you have a name for me, so make sure people don't misunderstand. Could call me the blonde woman if you wanted to. But anyway, I wasn't blonde back then, but that's another story. I'm just saying, don't say that. Listen and learn. Why do you have to have a name to call me in terms of my race? I'm just confused. Why? Wait till we get to know each other more intimately. If you want to, you can ask me what I prefer. If you got it, I'll give you something to call me. How about beautiful? How about brilliant? How about articulate? How about prolific? How about problem solver? How about straight in your face? I'll love the hell out of you and keep walking. How about all of those things? There's a lot of things you could say about me, but what do we call you? My question is, what do I call you? Like I said, there's one thing that levels the playing field for us all, and here it is. We're going to level the playing field because we all need this in order to stay in the game. So we're leveling the playing field. This is Dr. Gail Hayes coming to you from the Handle Your Business Girl Empowerment Zone, where we help you to handle your business. Until next time. Bye-bye.